Welcome! Orcs Must Die 2, Episode 9. I'm Enigmius, and today, Passages is the map. The goal is 5 skulls, and only 5 skulls will do. That means if we don't get it on the first try, there will be outtakes at the end of the video. That's all I need to say here. Let's get her done.
Good. You're finally here.
That voice! Is that you, Master?
Wait a minute. You were the old man's apprentice too?
You? You were his last apprentice.
I will explain it all, you have my word. But the Orcs are coming. Do what you two do best.
Alright. This is a hell of a map. You can see there's our portal. There's only one that we're defending. We have this ground level corridor all the way down. You can see we've got a door there with the rift. This will be the first one that opens. Wave 2, this one will open as well. And then we have this one in the back. And I'm not sure if this one opens in wave 2 or 3. All of these rifts have a staircase as well. This, I guess, is why it's called passages. This staircase allows the orcs to get up into this upper level. You can see over there, there's one. They can get up over there. And then this first rift, they can get up here. And then they can come along down here. And it allows them to bypass whatever you might have set up by way of a kill zone here. And really make your life difficult, because then they're coming down the stairs with the portal right there. So there's basically, it doesn't seem bad until the sappers come out, to be quite honest. Since I mentioned them, let's take a look at what we've got. Everything, apparently, pretty close. We've got the 5-toothed Babby Orc, the Medium Orc, the Sappers, the Heavy Orcs, the Earth Elementals, the Crossbow Orcs, the Knoll Hunters, the Runners, the Ogres, and the Trolls. So basically, everything except for the Armored Ogres, I think. Definitely cause for concern. Now, the reason why this gets dicey is my first thought was to block off these upper lanes here with barricades, and then ideally funnel all of the orcs down to the portal on the ground level where I can set up a kill zone, and then just sort of expand it out this way as the waves progress and I get more coins, until I've got basically this auto orc killer where I'm just kind of standing back at the portal laughing to myself because I've got it all under control, except for the sappers that like to come and blow up the barricades. And there's a lot of sappers, really. There's quite a lot. So one of the things that I tried was to put some spike traps up here to basically kill the sappers. That's all it's for, is you get a spike trap under a sapper, it kills the sapper, and then he explodes, and any other sappers near him will explode, and it just sets off this chain reaction. You can kill an entire wave of sappers with one spike trap. Is glorious, but the key is the traps, if they get overwhelmed and they're resetting when the sappers are going over them, the traps suddenly become useless. So we have to be really careful about that. If I could have a trap that just did like a tiny little piddly bit of damage constantly, that would be perfect for this, but I don't. So what we're gonna do, one of the things that happened last time is there were sappers actually coming up from over there as well. So we had sappers from 2 sources, and I had invested all of my spike traps into this little enclosure here. With one out here, wasn't good enough, so we're going to I just want to, the key is, again, I don't want one guy setting off 2 traps and putting them on reset at the same time. So we're going to go like that. And then over here, we're basically going to set up the same thing. Even though these guys, they really only have one place where they can come up from, and there's only one source of them. We're still, treat all the sappers equally, I say. Just we love them all the same, which is to say that we don't love them at all.
This should slow them down.
And then here's the barricades that will protect us from the rest of the guys. Hopefully. It's tricky. We'll find out. And now I've left myself with 1,200 coins for this area down here. Now, the reason why I invested all that now is because if I have to wait until between waves 2 and 3 to set that up. I'm not going to have enough time. You get like 12 seconds before things start going crazy, so it means this is going to be pretty sparse by way of orc killing power, but it shouldn't be too bad because this is the only spot we have to worry about to get started. And then we got all kinds of goodies. Let me tell you, when we start filling this out, if we ever get a chance to start filling out this kill zone, it's going to be glorious. So to get us started off, we've got the 5-tooth baddie orc. And all I'm really going to be doing is helping out my 2 traps and then doing what I can to force the orcs back through said traps over and over and over again until they're all dead. It's cheap and it's cheesy, but it works really well, given that, I mean, I've got all these barricades and spike traps that are doing absolutely nothing for me right now, that were the focus of my coin for that first setup. So we're just kind of going for the headshots and then blasting them back. See, there we go. Oh, out of magic. Baddie orc, go away.
More! Clear proof of my superiority.
So now, this is just fucking awesome. This swinging mace trap. And we'll do that as well. We can't afford to place anything else. But you'll already see the genius behind this method. I think we'll get some heavy orcs that want to try and get past the barricades, but they won't be able to, and they won't try and break it down. It's just the sappers that really... they exist for the sole purpose of sucking.
They're trying to flank us!
Yeah, trying to flank us, but they can't because I put barricades up there. And that swinging mace trap. I've used it before. I've used it when I was messing around with learning what I could about combos and stuff in the very first map of the game. But this is the first time that I've ever actually used it in a map and said, wow, that is about as good as I could hope for. These are the heavy guys.
Series of deaths.
Eating all the headshots. One guy left back there. He's the slow guy.
Pause.
Alright, so this is, you know what, it's just gonna suck. It's gonna suck all day long, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's our last DC. It's everything that we can do. Look at this. Right away, this bastard is blowing up my barricade. Now, there's going to be more sappers. That's the really crappy part. And we already saw how easily they get past. Look at that. My barricades are gone. It's like I never even had them there.
Why so serious?
So we really got to kind of keep an eye on what's going on. Because they'll actually cross over. They'll be coming from this side and then they'll run over and come down. Because they're sneaky bitches that way. Look at this. Runner. And a runner. And a runner.
Stop them quickly!
So far, so good. We're still under control. Will it last? I don't know.
So soon?
Alright, so... I guess I accidentally shot the cauldron. Alright, so we're going to put these barricades back. We're going to beef up the damage output up here. A little bit. Not a lot. We'll put this up here. Just because it's got a wide area sort of thing when it is triggered. And we'll put one of these. I don't want to be using up all my coin there, though. This other side seemed to have kind of held its own. So we'll give it a bit of that and a bit of that. And that's it. If that's not enough to keep them at bay, then we need to reevaluate our whole strategy. So what can we do? We can do... I want to do... Should I? I think I should. Just, and then we'll fill out some floor traps and some other kinds of ceiling traps. But for now, the sappers can go fuck themselves. You know what I'm thinking now is that knoll hunters, I think, can run over barricades. Or they will, if that's the way they think they need to get to you, they will stop and smash the barricade. We've already got a couple of... Oh, for fuck's sakes. We've already got... I was just about to say we've already got groups moving up top. But at this point, either we've set ourselves up for success up top, or... Yeah, they're attacking the barricades.
More death. More!
Is that the Earth Elemental? Oh, Jesus. This is not good. So, you know what I think we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the whole keep them down on the ground level plan. And you know what? Maybe we should just go with the force them all up to the top level plan. That, to me, sounds like the genius solution. No one would ever think of that.
Boys? Clear proof of my superiority.
Now, despite all of that bullshit,
A delightful trap.
we still haven't let anybody through. That's actually really surprising to me. More sappers. I kind of feel like that's what it's going to be for the rest of this stupid match. It's just one sapper after another. One guy got through. We got the bad orcs. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
They're up above. Ah, efficient.
We got dart spitters doing the dart spitting. We had 5 of 12. Oh my goodness. It was only going to be 9. We got heavies, we got uglies, we got all the stuff. Still under control. We're still at 30 rip points. We're not winning any awards for efficient killing in terms of time. Where's the stuck bastard? Oh.
I want some more.
Okay, so we need to beef this out a little bit more. Not because we want to, but because they keep getting through up
I hope you like pain.
See, stop sending the sappers first.
Take him down fast or he'll regenerate.
Alright, so we've got a couple of those, and for the troll. Ah, that's awesome.
Remember me, sweetling.
So as kill zones go, this one is comical yet highly effective, I would say. It's sounding like we haven't got any barricade warnings, so it's sounding like maybe we've got that under control. Okay, we just got an attacking barricades. Okay, they're still okay.
The perfect combination.
And we've got always... Oh, this is the troll that's just gonna get acid and clubbed in the face by the giant mace. And just when he thought he was clear... let's get another guy there, and there, and there, and there. And then because we are seeing the trolls now, we'll get in the fire, and more fire. And that's all we can afford for fire this time around. And because we've got enough we can spend a little extra. We will put that there. What is this? We're at 7 of 12, and I'm just kind of feeling like that's going to be the next 6 still. Every wave until the end of the match. Sappers, and more sappers. We got the elementals coming down.
Just the combination I was looking for.
Better not get cocky up top thinking that this is the end-all be-all kill zone. Because it's always that one guy.
More!
Attacking the barricade. How badly did they get mashed? Gone. They're gone. Just like that.
Pain for you, pleasure for me.
I don't know if that was a good idea, but spending all my money on barricades. Got another troll in the back there. Headshot on the troll. What do we... Okay, these look like the guys who wanted to get up through the top. And I put the barricades where they're like, damn it! Now what do we do?
A brisk little fight.
Alright, so we got... Just when we thought we had it all kind of under control.
I assume I
Nope.
will have to clean up afterwards.
I just keep beefing it out every time the sappers get through, and I'm kind of hoping that at one of these points we will hit that certain magical threshold where suddenly it's enough. I don't know if... Oh, you bastard. Always just shooting me when I least expect it. Look at all these guys. Nope. What? Did we really have no sappers at the beginning of that wave? Oh, I just got one in the face again. The pair of swinging mace traps is just absolutely vicious. And they seem to work well against large targets, which has sort of been one of my issues in the past, especially with Orcs Must Die. One was the big orcs just kind of waltzing their way through everything that you have in place that would normally just mash all of the smaller orcs to pieces.
Let's do that again.
Alright, so what we have yet to see is the Knoll Hunters.
Welcome to my
kind of
cooking
half-assed
class.
expecting them this time.
Here we go.
Here, more fire. Oh, we've got even more money to have even more fire. You never have too much of that stuff. Oh, and more spikes. There we go. There's the Orc Hunter. Or the Knoll Hunter. Trying to flank. Look at this guy. He's trying to get through my traps. He can't. Is there another guy there? Yeah, there was another guy in there. He couldn't get through. There's another guy there. I don't know if that was 3 or if they were just getting knocked down and standing back up. I just know that they're all dead, and I'm happy. That's just an awful lot of like fire and acid and... I mean, if I was the last orc in the line, as soon as I saw the guy in front of me get killed, I'd be like, see ya. I don't even know why orcs do this stuff, but I'm not doing it anymore. Suddenly I got rich. And you gotta know that there's no such thing as no more sappers in a map like
Step
this
into my
with 12
sprinklers,
waves.
little orcs.
So just try and get past that, you sons of bitches. That's what you get. And we might as well The only reason why I'm spending so much up here is one, we're not going for score, and two,
Fresh hell is this?
we're in good shape down here for killing everything that's coming our way. So we're filling everything out. Did they seriously get noted? Look at that. Despite all of that, can you... That's what I find amazing. Is that
Is there any limit to my
look
genius?
at this. Over here. These ones are doing okay. Everything that we've set up to stop them, and they're still running through it like shit's not even there. Acid traps, I have to say, I'm being a little bit silly by expecting those to do much of anything, because obviously the sappers are too fast for them. So we know that now, and we can just, you know, focus on throwing down spike traps and things like that. More sappers, because that's what everybody wants. Trying to see where they're coming from. There they are. Oh, that was a good shot. I gotta give myself
Line
credit
up
on
for
that
me,
one.
please.
Now the danger that I run is that having the barricades up there and having all those orcs running toward them before they realize that they can't get through and coming all the way back around is at the time thing. More sappers, because that's what we needed. But where they are. Yeah, you can see these guys. Like, that was the corridor of pain. So we're gonna come up here, spike traps. All of the spike traps.
I'm going to enjoy this. Off we go.
If that doesn't stop all of the sappers, nothing will. I hear an ogre. I see a coin. What do we got? Yeah, ogre down there. They're trying to flank us. Even the ogres are just... They're doing everything they can to push through. They're like that Urukai in Lord of the Rings at Helm's Deep. It's just running. He's got like 15 arrows in him. He's like, I just have to get to the bomb.
So many traps and so many victims.
Troll in the back there. Keeping our eye on him because he's the one who wants to cause the most trouble.
Efficient.
I don't even want to know how many orcs are getting obliterated in this map. It's like, we're well into the hundreds so far. And we've still got one more wave to go. How are we looking? It looks like we've got the last group coming through now.
The lesson is
Heavies.
complete.
Sorry, medium.
Done already.
Look at all the coins from the big guys. Orcs and ogres and all that other crap. So let's do this and this. That and that. Of course it's sappers. Hey, look at this. I can come down here and miss them. Just like that. I can miss them
Delightful series of death.
all day long. All of our barricades. And then I just come along and replace them. You know what, sappers? You're not the only guys who can be irritating. You see that? That was actually my flame trap. Bounced him into the barricades. And then as soon as he stood up and I shot him and it exploded, there goes half the barricades.
I am the best.
Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. But it's not like he wasn't going to blow them up anyways, but... We got Troll. We still got the 30 rip points, so if we don't get 5 skulls for this one, it's because we took too long. Another troll in the back. I'm just waiting for the next sappers. Another troll down. A couple of medium orcs is all between us and glory. 5 skulls, baby. Oh hey, I get the Archer Guardians now. Let's check out our stats. Biggest combo 7 for a match where we're not trying to get score. That's not bad. 19 kill streak. It's not great for the number of orcs that were running around. Money score, we could have, if we hadn't have blown all of our money on acid traps that weren't actually doing anything up top, we would have got a lot more. 705 trap kills and 89 combat kills, so almost 800 orcs in that map. That's just freaking crazy. And leaderboards, where did we end up? Find me 12,750, which is not bad, because it's something that we can come back later when we're doing the score attack and we get steady progress, as opposed to having a score in the top 1,000 where it's really, really difficult to improve on what you've already done. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. In the next episode, we'll do the next map. Map number 10, whatever it happens to be. Let's go take a look. Campaign menu. Corridors. And then there's 5 maps after that, the normal gameplay. And then we'll do some score attack, and then we'll do some DLC, and then some score attack, and some DLC and score attack, and all that good stuff. Leave your comments and feedback below. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Alright. I just heard an orc beaking off as he was dying, I
feel
think.
bad for the orcs. If I had any feelings.
We're gonna get some more. No, not sappers. God damn it. Nobody likes sappers. Sappers don't even like sappers. Oh, and they're... Oh, look at this. Okay, so now we understand why there's sappers in this goddamn map. That hurts my freaking feelings, and that almost killed me. I don't believe that. Now we get the runners.
So much wonderful death.
So, we got more guys, more runners. Is this our fate now? We're gonna spend the next 10 minutes defending from waves of runners coming down the sides. There we go.
That was entertaining.
Just like that. All that hard work shot to shit. Alright, we've learned. We know better now. Okay, they got through these barricades.
More!
So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And I think if this is like the flyers,
Oh, delicious.
we won't be getting any more notification that they've made it through. They basically, that more are coming. It's like, we let you know
any
the
limit
first
to my
time, and then
genius?
anytime after that, you kind of got to figure it out on your own. So I have to watch this side. There's another sapper. Oh my god.
I could have done.